one of the first things I wanted to talk about today was since we just turned to the year 2020, was New Year's resolutions. We're a little bit into 2020 now, and um, as soon as New Year's Day hits, you just see all these people posting stuff on Facebook, like how they want to bring more positivity, and yeah, on Instagram, how they want to bring more energy to their life or something, just some foo-foo bullshit saying. And it's just so stupid because by saying you want to bring more positivity to your life, what does that mean? Like, what is that? Like, define being or bringing positivity. Like, how do you do that?
Stop stop surrounding yourself with people who are more or less like negative, like downers, or like don't believe in your goals. So like that's how you could bring yourself some positivity just by limiting the negativity in your life.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So like maybe that's what they mean. I really don't know. Like I see the same
Right.
shit
But it's
though.
just like a quote of something,
Yeah.
and like last year was the year of this, and now next year is going to be the year of that, and it's just so dumb. Like, how many people do you know that actually get something accomplished that they say in the year, when it's something so vague and ridiculous as those things that you see on social media? You don't ever
Mm,
hear it,
No,
never. So
not normally, no.
why, like, so my point of view then is, why not make a realistic goal? You set a goal to do a thing, and then
Yeah,
you
to
figure
accomplish
out
the
how to
task.
do that, right? And then you take the steps to accomplish that. You have finite
Mm.
goals rather than these ethereal be positive. Like, it's just dumb to me.
It's like just like talking to somebody who's like diagnosed with depression. Someone's like, just don't be depressed.
Right, right,
It's like what? What? That
right. So there, like, to not be like that, you have to take clear steps and do things. Um, yeah, so that's something that just annoys the hell out of me. Um, like, one of my goals going into this year was to grow uh, vegetables for our consumption, so we don't have
yeah.
to rely on going to the store. And I was able to make a connection with a lady that has a farm, and she has a lot of land, like 30 acres of land that's just being unused.
Oh wow.
So we are in the workings of being able to use that for growing some vegetables, which would be
Like
really cool.
how much land do you think that you'd be able to
The
use?
the 30-acre plot that she has is just sitting there, but there's another area that's like their yard kind of,
Mm,
that she already has a big garden plot on, that they her and her family harvest and sell in front of her house, and they make some money off that. So my suggestion was that me and couple of people from my work have committed to taking an area or adding on to their current existing plot, and we just help them out, and in return they let us use a little section, and then we take whatever we grow for our own consumption.
yeah.
um, so yeah, I went out there to their place yesterday, and it's really cool. I'm really excited, and I think that over the weekend she'll get back to me and hopefully confirm that we can do that.
That'd be awesome. You
Yeah.
can do that. Because I mean, you're just like how I mean, because they sell it, you're just helping them
Mm-hmm.
grow their own crops.
Yeah. and it's just her. It's a middle aged woman and
Mm.
her mom that are doing it, and she just kept saying like, "Oh, it's a lot. It's so much work for just the two of us." And I was like, "Well, I have people. We can volunteer our time
Yeah.
and help you out if you are willing to let us add on to your plot here." Um, but the 30 acres that's being unused is really enticing to me. I would want to do like chickens and cows, like beef cows out there. That I think that would be sweet. But she
You're
wants.
gonna you're gonna slaughter a cow? Is that what you're saying?
I don't. You can't. I don't think on the farm. You have to
Oh.
send them to a slaughterhouse, and then
Okay, well
you
that's
you get back.
better than you just taking the old cow out back to the old 12 gauge.
Well, it's a lot more. Actually, I don't know how they do it. I
I
think
have no idea.
I think it's just like a thing. It just shoots right into their
Uh,
brain. Like it's like a
Yeah,
metal peg, and it just
that's
shoots
like
into their brain, kills them instantly. But I don't know exactly.
in No Country for Old Men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, that thing.
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but I know that chickens you can slaughter and eviscerate the chickens on the farm, uh, and I
Oh,
would do that.
make him, who's gonna do the defeathering and the guts?
There's like a there's a machine that you can get.
Ow!
There's a machine that you can get. It's called a plucker, and
No way!
it
It's just called a plucker.
it looks like a washing machine. So it like just spins around,
Oh.
and it's got all these little like finger like pegs in it. They're rubber and they're flexible, and
Mm.
so this thing's just spinning around, and then you throw the or you don't throw, but you drop the chicken in there, and then
Throw that motherfucker in there.
and then, and then you spray some water on it, and it just these little finger things just rip the feathers right off, and and the chicken just spins around in the
It's
in
breaking all of its bones.
no, it doesn't damage the chicken at all. It's hilarious to watch. You gotta watch a video of a chicken plucker. It is
Okay.
awesome, and I'll just hopefully remember to link one in the description so some people can watch them. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I would do that because to to pay somebody to come and do that, it
yeah,
eats into your profits. It basically turns your margins into nothing if you
yeah.
have somebody else do that. So your real cost savings is by you doing the dirty work of slaughtering and evisceration.
No, thank you. I'm gonna pass on that one
That's
there, Chief.
easy money.
Gross, gross.
No.
I don't like that noise. The noise of like bones being
Well,
broken. Oh,
there's no
ah,
bones. There's no
yeah.
bones
What?
that get broken.
It's don't lie to me. You had to cut through the rib cage.
Oh,
What you talking
that's when
about?
you break them down. You package them whole and then freeze them.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
I'm
just
just
have
saying.
to pull the head off
Yeah, that.
and then pull the guts out.
Yeah, no big deal. So big deal.
Yeah.
Just gotta do all that. So
No.
nothing. Oh
Then you
fuck, man.
compost it
No.
all.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like I just don't think that I could really be out there cutting the head off chicken.
You don't cut the head off the chicken. You cut the jugular. You cut the jug, and then you let them bleed out
Run
upside
around,
down,
just
and then
let them run around and
you put them in the scalder, and
oh
then you put them in the plucker, and they spin around and get all defeathered, and then you eviscerate them by cutting the guts, taking the guts out, and pulling the head off.
oh fuck, man. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Oh yeah. It's good stuff. It's
Oh,
fascinating to watch. It really is.
for some it might be. Yeah,
It is.
I just it's not, no, oh that's just never been my cup of tea, man. I never wanted to touch fish.
Yeah. So tell them about how you would make grandma do that.
But yeah. So when we were little, like, fuck, like, all right. So my, I don't know why, but my, like, we'd always go to our grandparents' house on like Wednesdays
Mhm.
because like no one could watch us and we were just rascals. So mom, mom sent us to grandma's house probably just because grandma worked nights and it didn't cost any money to send us there,
Right.
and she kind of enjoyed putting up with us probably. But get her away from Sam.
Yeah.
So we'd go there all the time, and there's a little creek behind her house, and there's like a little like patch of forest and stuff. There's a bunch of stories we could tell from back there, honestly. But yeah, we would always go fishing, and like I was all good, dude. I could put bait on the hook, I could angle it real good, just fucking bring that some bitch in, and then as soon as it'd come out of the water, and just be like, oh yeah, that's that's a that's a bluegill. Grandma, you gotta take that one
You
off. It's
gotta
got
you
spines.
gotta grab that some bitch.
It's got spines on it. I don't play a gator don't play that mess.
No,
Mm-mm.
uh,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's it was so easy too. You just put a little piece of hot dog on there. You just dip it into the water, and then 2 seconds later, you just pull it
Instant
out. You got a
bluegill.
fish.
I
They were
don't know
so
if it's
hungry.
still like that though.
Yeah, I don't know either. It probably is.
I don't know. The creek has gotten a lot wider. Like the last couple times that we've been to Grandma's house,
Mhm.
like the creek's been flooded like a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the creek almost fucking fell into frozen water on numerous occasions. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll have to tell the story of when we went creek walking and we're gone forever, and Grandma thought we all
Oh,
died. We'll tell that. We'll tell that next time.
yeah. That's a